Give me a second here. Gracie, let it cool down. How's it going? I haven't even brushed my hair yet today. Oh my goodness.
This is Trudeau TV country. We grow couch potatoes. My great-great-grandfather there. He's one of the
Couch potatoes.
Back in his day, they had to use radio. Couch potatoes grow big and strong when you feed them a diet of variety. They love Pluto TV.
Well, I guess it's a ponytail for me today. All right. Well, I guess not everybody's here yet, and it is in during the day. Where's my hairbrush? I know I got it here. Well, here's one of them anyway. Oi. Hey, Linda. Hey, Debbie. Oh. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you must be, closer to down under. Oh. You gotta let it cool down, Gracie. Oh, oof. Give me a second here, folks. I don't even like this hairbrush. I don't know why it's in here. Oh. Okay, give me a second. Oh. Ah, whew. There we go. Yes, I'm using my camera as a mirror. Oh. There we go. Oh, hello. How's it going? Let's brighten this up just a little bit. How's everybody doing today? So, yeah, they've called an election for April 28th. They seem to think that the Liberal Party's going to have enough time to make us forget what they've done over the past 10 years. And that Mark Carney's the new wonder boy. I'm going to get this out of my system, okay, folks? Go have a drink of water. Gracie ate part of a roast beef. I'm going to say like 3/8 of an inch slices last night. And then she ate a whole pound of beef. Now she doesn't want the raw. She wants it cooked. But that's okay. I mean, she's skin and bones. I'll give her, if she wants to eat cotton candy, I'll give it to her. She's not doing well, Deanna. She's not doing well. Gracie's passing away. We're just making her life comfortable. That's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But I am going to say she ate yesterday. So, yeah. Mark Carney has an Irish passport, a British passport, and a Canadian passport. He's never been elected. He's not an elected official. And yet he's the Prime Minister of Canada. And what kind of upside down and effed up world is that okay? That some guy just walks in off the street. The guy who almost ran the Bank of Britain into the ground. Okay. Big WEF fan. You know, pals with Klaus Schwab, who's stepped down, but, you know, wouldn't be surprised if Mark Carney took his place. And yet, he's the Prime Minister of Canada. He was selected by the Liberal Party, not elected by Canadians. And somehow they're putting out fake polls saying, oh, the Liberals have surged past the Conservatives. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Okay? Everybody seems to think that they can put makeup on the same pig and sell it back to Canadians is better. Not happening in my books. He is very bad news, Annette. He is very bad news. Anyway, I just kind of I had to get that kind of out of my system because you're not seeing me on, you're not seeing me on Rumble. You're not seeing me anywhere talking about this because for 9 years, ever since I figured out that Trudeau was an idiot, long about Canada Day 2015 or somewhere around there, his first Canada Day. And he's a drama coach and he couldn't even do a speech properly. He was like offending people and shit. Anyway, Mark Carney was his financial advisor for 5 years. And as soon as he found out he was going to be head of the Liberal Party, he started moving all his businesses to the United States. Real Canadian of you, Mark Carney. And of course, and last but not least, of course Donald Trump would rather deal with the Liberals because they're pussies. And I'm not talking about the Liberal voters. I'm talking about the Liberal Party. Okay? There we go. Hi, how's it going? Oh, we're at 78 people already. Okay, I am going to say hi to everybody in a minute. So everybody, if you just want to shout out and say hello, if you want me to call you out and say hi to you, your name needs to be on the participants list. In other words, showing that you're participating in chat. I cooked her pound of raw ground beef and I put it down. It's not hot, but it's not cold either. It's not cool. But I figured out last night she likes her food warm, right? So we'll see. Jean Kubitschek, what a great name. Okay, it's now morning here. Here it's just after 1 p.m. Yeah, selection, not election. But that's all I want to say about it. Okay? From day one, I voted for Trudeau in 2015. And we've been trying to get rid of him ever since. And the fact that over 70% of Canadians wanted to get rid of Justin Trudeau and the Liberal Party in Parliament, the fact that the NDP and the Bloc and all this stuff helped keep the Liberal Party in place shows you how broken the system is. It's even more broken now that we got some guy who's not even a Canadian citizen that I'm aware of, who pretty much tried to bankrupt the Bank of Great Britain, and I think Brazil, but don't quote me on that. Check, do your own research. And he just walked in and is now the Prime Minister of Canada. And he advised Trudeau on finances. Does anybody... He wasn't elected. He was Britain's financial advisor. He was Canada's financial advisor. Both he tried to tank their banks, because that must be his motto, tank the bank. Well, he lines his own pockets. But he's the Prime Minister of Canada? That's more than effed up. That's actual... That just shows you how easily governments can be manipulated. Hell no! Let's put it this way. Kamala got in. Our Kamala got in. So, here's what's going on in my world right now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. I'll be right back. Unless... Oh, yeah, I got something here. And I banged my thing here, didn't I? There we go. So here's what's going on. All right. And I'm going to tell you, I will keep you updated on Gracie, but she's not well. She's, for her, she's about 70 years old. Okay, because she's a smaller boxer, but a boxer nonetheless. And their average lifespan is 7 to 9 years, and she's 9. Okay, so she's still eating. She's skin and bones, but she's still eating whenever she gets hungry. There's always food available. There's always water available, and we're keeping her pain-free. That's it. That's all. Right? There is no turning a corner. She's not going to get better. We're only managing her end of life stages, okay? Anyway, everybody who said hi, let's pop out this participants list and say hello to Alice Silva, Carol L. Benjamin, Chatty Cathy. I had that doll. My cousin Tommy and my brother Billy broke it. One was up in the hallway above the stairwell going, because we lived in row housing, and the other was at the bottom. And I was on the stairs trying to get my doll, and they kept throwing it back and forth to each other until it fell on the stairs and it broke. Yeah. That's my favorite memory of my cousin Tommy. God rest his soul. He died at like 17. He drowned in a rock quarry. God rest his soul. Darlene Smith, Deanna Martin, Debbie's Witchell Vlog, Gwen Dolan, Jean Kubicek, Leanne Bishop, Linda Bob, Molly Smith, Our Journey Homestead, Patricia Johnny Carson, Safari Scarlet, Steel Rails Carry Me Home to the One I Love, and Terry Petty. How's everybody doing today? Let me put this on live chat. So here's what's going on. I have started work on my bedroom. I'm sure I've told everybody. This is going to be my bedroom. I have started work on the office. I've emptied the dresser. Howie was supposed to get it out of there this weekend, but it didn't happen. So, these things are going to take time. So in the meantime, I'm doing a lot of videos on short form, because they're letting me do 3 minutes, and live streams. That's pretty much what's going on right now. I will be doing hang on a second, folks. Hey, JT Love, live free. Yeah, we had some snow we had some snow overnight. Not much, but it was enough. It was enough to let us know. We got some snow on the weekend. Things are melting right now, but we got some snow on the weekend. And someone said, "Oh no, it's all my fault. I put snow tires on my car." I said, "You should have known better. There's always a second winter. Always a second winter. Never take your snow tires off until after the middle of April. And even then, we've had snow in May." So 5 gallons of laundry detergent. Got that chore over. I'll be doing that shortly. But so right now I'm she's eating. I cooked her raw beef. We have a snow warning for tonight in New Brunswick. Had about 4 centimeters last night. So done with it, but at least it's starting to warm up. Yeah, Gwen, I hear you. Sorry if I keep pausing. It's because I keep hearing her. The food is, I put it down and it was still hot, like hot enough to burn your mouth if you ate it. But she went outside for a pee and to sit in the sun for a little bit. There's the sun. And now she's nosing it around. Snow on tulips at Mother's Day. Yeah. Snowed last night in New York. Well, New York and New Brunswick and Ontario are all pretty close to me, right? Because I'm on the edge of, we used to live on the edge of Quebec, and now we're a little farther north. but Howie still works in Ottawa. So here's what's going on. Things are going to be a little bit. Okay, they're going to be a lot of it all over the place, okay? Because of what I'm doing, I've got to transplant. I've still got, like, I'm going to be making quilt tops too when my new sewing machine comes. I thought it was a Singer. It's not. I don't care. I'm going to be making new quilt tops. I'm sorting through all my fabric. I'm sorting through my dresser. Then I'm sorting through my fabric dressers. Well, I've got my dresser emptied. Then I'm going to empty the fabric dressers. And every fabric that I'm going to keep is going into one little dresser. And then the other dresser is going to be for my clothes in here. So this is going to take some time, because I have a mountain of stuff from laundry and my laundry, Howie's laundry, dressers, stuff like that. And I haven't even emptied the fabric dressers yet. So this being, we're not, in our 40s anymore. We can't just go vroom and like pound it and get everything done in one day. It's not going to, it's not going to work that way. My dresser's been empty for 3 days. I need Howie to take the mirror. Wrong screwdriver. I need Howie to take the mirror off the back of my dresser and take the mirror out of there. And Howie goes, those are beautiful mirrors, because one's a great big one with an arched top and down, and then there's the two sides that come in. And I said, well, take it apart, use the centerpiece and toss the rest. And he's going to use the dresser for a workbench downstairs in the utility room. So, hey, Jane. So yeah, and the way I want to do it is the back wall, like my desk is going to be where my craft table is right now. And the back wall is going to be my star wall and my clouds and stuff like that. But I'm also trying to figure out a way of making, I think what I'll do is I'll get Howie to get me a piece of clothesline and screw it into one window frame and then drop it down and put a clothesline in so I can hang up my green screen. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I wanted to do down the basement and ended up baffing my knees so bad I couldn't work down there anymore. But you see, the bathroom's right across the hall. This room is getting really small, too small to work in, right? Slow and steady wins the race. That's right. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Joe Mama. So yeah, that's the plan of what's going on. You're getting a cooking video for tomorrow, but it's a short. I'm doing a lot of shorts because I can. So I'm still learning. There's no editing them once. If you've recorded something wrong and you can't redo it, it is what it is, right? So there's no editing when it comes to shorts. So I'm learning. I'm going to be I just want to let everybody know that yes, things are a little over. Things are all over the place. This tree isn't getting decorated for Easter because I'm hoping by Easter it'll be in the other room, right? So, give me a second here. My shoulder is still really sore, and so is my back, but then I have been lifting Gracie up and off and on the bed. And so that doesn't help, right? Howie can do it and he will do it, except that, Gracie Gracie, I do it more comfortably for her, I guess. I can't watch as often as I'd like. Your mother-in-law's on hospice. Well, we'll lift you and your family up in prayer, hon. You know, I'll continue to lift you. You know, I lift everybody up in prayer every night. You know, my prayers are really simple at night. It's thank you, God, for my wonderful husband who loves and supports me in all my endeavors. And I'm sorry it took me a long time to realize how much he loved me. Thank you for my sons, who are, you know, just, you know, working members of society who are keeping up their end of the bargain when it comes to paying their taxes and all that fun stuff. Thank you, God, for all my internet friends and my you know, adopted internet family, because you guys lift me up every day, you know. And thank God even for the people that treat me like crap, because at least they're showing me who they are and how I do not want to be treated, right? So, I mean, my prayers are simple. Thank you, God. I'm grateful for every lesson. I'm grateful for every blessing. You know what I mean? But it's spring break. Yay! So you must be a teacher. So that's what's going on. I'm going to read on our channel next on Reading with Beverly Wolfe. I'm going to head over and read a chapter of Little Town on the Prairie. And then I'm going to do my Patreon stream. And then I'm going to get back to work on organizing my bedding and stuff like that. Okay? No, school bus driver. My sisters are teachers. I'm the oldest black sheep. I'm the youngest. I'm the black sheep too. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you soon. Okay? Thanks for hanging out. And if you are a Reading with Beverly Wolfe member, please, or not please, I'll see you over there in 10 minutes for Little Town on the Prairie. I do believe we're on chapter 20. Take care. God bless.